Hello and welcome. I'm Ben Saltzman, and today we get to talk about how to totally botch introducing the Enneagram to people that you love and care about. Because frankly, most of us do a pretty bad job. And I'm hoping that if we can get into how to botch it, we can avoid that and do it better. So one of the ways that you can totally botch introducing the Enneagram to your friends and family and coworkers and people who could really benefit from this frigging amazing transformational tool. One way you can botch this is you can just tell them what type they are right off the bat. Give them no context, no warning, just walk up to them and say, I know all of your problems. You are type 3. You're all about the image. Yeah, that's the other thing you can do. Tell them about how horrible their type is. You're all about image, threes like you. That they just care about how they look. And, accomplishing tasks and driving and pushing, and they really lose out on relationship. And, they're kind of shallow. So just talk about all the bad parts of their type. First, tell them what type they are, and then say, those type 3s are blah, 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 and how horrible they are. So that's one way you can totally botch it. Just like rubber stamp your friends. Second way you can botch it is you can do it like it's a parlor game. Like it's just a kind of interesting way just to know a little bit more about yourself. This is like the disc, or maybe even a little bit less important and dynamic than the Myers-Briggs. It's just a way to kind of understand a little bit about why you do what you do and kind of catch on to your stuff. Like, don't mention any of the depth. Don't mention that it's a transformational tool. Don't mention that the CIA, FBI, major actors in Hollywood use this. Don't mention that people go through amazing spiritual evolution and transformation with this system. Cut all that out of the conversation. Just say, this is like a little light thing. This is something, do this at parties with your friends. That's the way to really botch it. So if you want to screw it up, here's your two. First, rubber stamp, tell them what type they are. Don't let them discover it on their own. And then tell them how horrible the type is. I mean, you can tell them how horrible all of them are. How about that? Just like, go to the dark side, the downside of all the types. And I got to be honest with you, many of the authors of the Enneagram were negative types. They were like 4s and 6s and 5s. I mean, they kind of slanted to the negative side. So you might notice that in the books, they do a lot of that. They don't talk so much about the divine, the transformation, the high side of the type. It's mostly like, here's how you suck. And let's put our nose in how much we suck and how bad it is. There's a lot of that in the books. So people feel a little bit kind of exposed and, oh God, why do I even need to know this? So can we do a little balancing? Can we introduce it as a tool for transformation, as something that maybe describes the way that you are separating from the divine, or from your highest self, or from what's possible for you? And that some other thing is possible, that there is a high side of your type, that there are some strengths that you can leverage. How about we put that out there? That this is a path of transformation to get you back in contact, which is something critical for you. Like when we get back in contact with the qualities of essence that are important to our type, good stuff happens. Amazing shifts, openings. You become very attractive. So let's dangle a little fruit rather than saying, here's some poison, take this. Are you with me? Please. Don't rubber stamp. Let them discover it on their own. Pull them in. I've got something for you. Like that. All right? Any questions, go ahead and put them underneath here. I'm going to post this at the website, touchedandtransformed.com. If you're on Facebook and you like this video, please like it. Give it a thumbs up or one of those other emoji con things. Like, do something. Share it with your friends so that they don't run around rubber stamping their friends. Like, let's get the word out about how to do this well. Thanks. I'll talk to you later.